Welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market, and before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to get my daily trade ideas, swing trade ideas, live trading, and you want to support the channel, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. Welcome back, everybody. So, what we got today again, Dow Jones going flat on the day. It has nowhere to go. It was slightly up on the day. We got NASDAQ going up 0.5% and then dropped 1.21%. S&P going down 0.5% and Russell going down 0.72%. Here's 11 sectors that makes up S&P 500 on top, leading the way, a risk-off move today in the market. Healthcare, real estate, and financial. Look at technology here, down 1.47%, and then consumer cyclical, utilities, communication services, industrials, even energy. Stock market map. What we got here on stock market map? Well, big names are down once again. But despite the sell-off here, you can see BRK made a new all-time high. So that is something to note that, if everything is going to crash, why this thing is going up. Now, Nvidia down 3%. We got all the chip names pretty much down on the day. Google down 0.21%, Meta down 2.26%, Tesla down 2%, Amazon down near 2%, Apple going up once again over 0.5%, PLTR down over 10% once again, and Microsoft also taking a beating down 1%. So this video is gonna be quick. I'm gonna go through it quickly because nothing really happened since last Friday. And you can see IWM down on the day 0.72%. It's getting oversold. So only thing I see here, possibly this thing comes down and it fills this gap right here near 213 and gets a reversal. At least actually gets a reversal. Counter trend rally back up to the upside. It's getting really oversold, trading well below lower Bollinger Band, which is sitting at 219, and IWM sitting at 216. So watch out for that. There is support at 215. Underneath that level, this gap fill reversal can act as a support. 212.78 and then 210. To the upside, there will be some resistance at 220. If we can clear that, then watch out for a move up to 220, 2.39, 225, and then 227. On Triple Q, it's down 1.18%, so another nasty day here on Triple Q. And this was really fantastic because, I'll get to SPY in a minute, but we took some calls right here at 520. That was after the drop. And then we played 525 calls, and this thing went back up. You can see it right here on 15-minute time frame. Let me show you guys right here. This was the calls we took off of this hammer candle and then rallied back up to almost 526. We sold here, and then everything came back down here on Triple Q. And you can see we're not even holding 50 SMA, which is sitting at 523.60 right here, or I would say 524. It's not even holding 520, barely holding 520. So going into tomorrow's session, there is going to be another big expected move. Today was like $6. We got $6. And then tomorrow, I think there is another big move, like $4 to $5. So 520 does not hold. The next support will be down here. This high right here, that's going to be around 516, and then 512 down to even 503. Now, it's been selling off for past 3 days. We get some sort of a bounce. 520 can hold. There will be resistance at 524 and then 527. And this is where, if we shorted today off of this 20-day moving average, you actually got really lucky and you made lots of money here on Qs shorting it, which we did on SPY, and I'll show you when I get to SPY here. On SPY ETF, it's down 0.46%. So if you look at my screen early in the morning, guys, we opened at 602. I did not get in immediately. But when 603 hit right here on SPY, I took and I called out SPY 600 puts. And for myself, I actually took some SPX. And it was really fantastic. Went over 100% just a couple days out, because SPX pays really nicely, and there was a big move. I mean, you can see from 603 came down to 596. That is a huge move that I caught to the downside. And then, I called that other play on Qs at the bottom, and then we rallied back up. And these were just day trades. Now, question to a lot of my people that are actually on my Patreon. I mean, you were live today with me, and I'm getting ready, and I called it out, and some of you guys are just there, and I don't know what's the issue, but it's not my loss, and I'm not taking a loss. I'm not gonna wait, for anybody. If the market is giving me an opportunity, I'm gonna take that. And a lot of you guys are out there also in the Patreon group, doing really good and making really good money. But some people, I don't know what the issue is. Maybe a small account, maybe just afraid of taking the right call, just not making the move, and then, oh, I missed it. That's a really bad thing to say when things are paying and you're not even in the picture. So try to do something better with that kinds of trade next time, and you can make plenty of money. So here, I took SPX, called out 600 puts, and these were up nicely. We took profit pretty much at the low of the day, and then got out completely. And it was done within first 1 hour of trading, guys. So all these trade ideas, I'm not even gonna go back and show you all that. If you guys are serious about trading, and somebody said in my video, in my last video, that how come all the winners you have? Of course, we have losers, but there are more winners than losers, and that's why it always pays whenever you have, if I take 10 trades, that's a guarantee that 7 to 8 of them will work, and 2 of them are gonna be loser, and I'm happy with that. Even if 6 trades work and 4 trades are loser, that works for me. And that's why you see a lot of these trades are going. Even something like McDonald's from last week, I made money on Friday. So guess what? I didn't want to hold because it was just a week out. McDonald's calls, and even that loser, I had that loser. So I thought maybe just give up and get out. I didn't want to hold because I made money. Sometimes you make money elsewhere. So if there is a loser, you just cut it, right? So I cut it, and look at today, and even on Friday, we cut on Thursday. That is a massive move. If I had it, that would have been over 100%. So yes, there are losers, like I took Amazon last week. That thing is a loser, still holding under water right now. There are losers, but when it comes to trading, 25 plus years I've been doing this, and I do this for pretty much living. I don't work for anybody, so that is all I do. And if I'm making these trades and I'm losing constantly, if you think like, oh, how come all these winners and not many losers? If I'm losing, I'm not gonna be able to provide for my family. I won't be able to do this, and people are going to leave my Patreon. And a lot of these people that have faith and trust in me, these people are joining with annual membership and paying the big buck. That is the reason these people are making money and paying that big buck. But there are some people always just afraid. They lost money before on their own, something really bad, they made a bad trade, and they're just getting the hang of it, so they're not ready. So yes, there are losers, but always there are more winners than losers. And I think if you ask anybody, even Warren Buffett, that hey, how many winners you have, he's gonna say the same thing, that I have more winners than losers. There will be losers. There is nobody out there can say I have 100% winners and everything that I buy, and it's just a winner. There is no way. So good way to put it, if I take 10 trades, there is going to be 2 losers, or maybe even 3, maybe even 4. But definitely that's 100% guarantee that 6 of those trades are going to pay. But most likely, I would say 8 of those trades are going to pay. And that's why you guys see a lot of these winners that I actually share with you guys in my video. So if you're really serious about trading, definitely check out the link down below in the description for Patreon. So SPY, it's not holding 50 SMA here, 599. So if this thing does not hold, the next support 595, and then the gap right down here, which is at 585. To the upside, if the resistance does not break and we cannot get over 600, then watch out. We might dump even more from here. But also keep that in mind. It's getting down to this lower Bollinger Band, and if we can actually get over 600, there might be a move up to 603, 605, and then 609. On Dow Jones is absolutely flat on the day, but it's still oversold. You can see it right on my screen. We got a bounce today up to this 50 SMA and got a rejection there. You can see right here, this red line, and then came down, just sitting just above the support 433. And we still have this gap open right here on DIA. So going into tomorrow's session, 433, your key line in the sand. Over that, we might see a move possibly back up to 50 SMA. 437, and then the gap fill here at just under 440. Now, if we cannot hold here at 433, we might see a drop all the way down here to 425 to close this massive gap to the downside. On VIX is up 4.23%, a massive move. Just like I said before, that watch out, this thing over 18 can go up to 20, and we got there today, guys. Immediately we found resistance here at 20, came back and still holding over 18. So the move here in the market is not over. VIX is elevated over 18, and you got to be really cautious over 18 because this thing spikes back up to 20, possibly moves even higher up to like 23. Then what? Market will come back even hard, and you're going to see that happening in next few days. We have earnings from Nvidia, that is Wednesday night. We have some data coming out also, so lots of things are going to play out, and especially the big event will be Nvidia earnings Wednesday night. So VIX, your key line in the sand here on this one, 18 bucks. Only underneath that level you're going to see market actually getting that relief rally back up to the upside, and this thing will possibly dump down to 16.69 to even flat 16 bucks and then 15 right here.